Hello, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquariuses. Welcome to your reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, you are welcome to watch. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to read for you guys for about 10 to 12 minutes, and then we're going to go to Vimeo, and I'll put the link in the description, and if you'd like to purchase the extended video for my air signs, you can go ahead and do that. I'll still be doing my regular special messages that I do, but I will have some additional pointed messages to the signs where you can purchase an extended reading on Vimeo, which I will leave the description in the link, or leave the link in the description. And during the Vimeo reading, we will find out some secret knowledge about your situation, and we will get the outcome as well. So anyway, for those of you that are here with me now, for our air signs, I asked Spirit which sign to do first, and Spirit said do air. So I will I will listen and comply. And I'm just gonna grab a couple of crystals here. Okay, so for my Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius, why am I saying that? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, please help me today discern the messages as we take a look at what's happening in the love life of our air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. You guys might be dealing with the Sagittarius, because as I was saying that, I just kept hearing Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. So if you, you might be dealing with one, and in that case, good luck. No, I'm just kidding. Godspeed, good luck. No, I've got nothing against the Sages. They're wonderful, but maybe you have a special connection to one here, okay? So let's take a look at what's happening in your love life right now. We're gonna do a special tarot spread here, okay? So let's get your energy, and this energy can be good for the following week whenever you watch this video. So let's take a look at your main energy for my air signs. The Magician. All right, you guys are in your authority. You are making things happen. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the other cards here before I start looking at all of these. But so far, off to a good start with the Magician. Let's look at your person's energy. Oh, right, I had a feeling. I had a feeling on the Tower there. You light up my life, right? Maybe, maybe not. Let's look at the joint energy that lifts you both up, all right? What joint energy could lift you both up? Ooh, yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna be. And let's look at what the challenge is to the relationship right now. What's the challenge to the relationship right now? For my air signs, what's the challenge? Okay. And let's look at your past energy. Okay, for my air signs, what's their past energy, most recent past energy? Okay, and whoopsies, I got cards going everywhere. They just want to, there's a lot of energy in your guys' reading. There's a lot of electricity happening with you guys right now. Lot of electricity. And let's pull a card for the future position for my air signs, okay? All right, so, and we have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So your angels, spirits, and guides are wanting to bring you healing around your situation with your person. And I am seeing that there is some magic that's being done around this situation in the spirit realms right now, and that the situation is going to be rectified and brought together in a way that makes sense and brings wholeness, okay? And, you know, on your own, just on your own, air signs, you are in your element. If you didn't have some of these other situations that were weighing on you, like with relationships, or others in your life, you'd be doing great, right? You'd be doing great. And other people might think that you're a bit crazy right now, and you're a bit crazy, whack, funky, because you're just, you might be standing in public with hot neon pants on, ranting about the end of the world. Like, other people might look at you and see you being that kind of a character. But the truth is you're very inventive, and you have a lot of ideas right now, and you're channeling right now. And other people might think that you're just kind of a kooky, crazy person, but you're actually genius. You are actually super genius, and amazing ideas and thoughts and processes are running through you right now. Okay, for my air signs, you guys are like, Albert Einstein, mad scientist level right now. You do want to communicate. You do have energy. It's some things on the outside that have really impacted you. Now, I'm getting a sense that air signs, you're not going to be held down for too long. You have too much fancy footwork going on. You've got all the fancy footwork in the world. And even if everything comes down around you, you're like, I'm just going to take it and turn it all into gold, right? Now, your person, on the other hand, is going through some massive shit right now. And they are really feeling the stress and pressure of life. And they're feeling this pressure because they have not, they have not been as responsible as they should be in situations. And they've been ignoring things for too long, okay? They haven't paid attention. And so they're getting taken by surprise right now. They haven't paid attention, and they're feeling like, whoa, how could this even happen? How did this even happen? What do you mean? They're just feeling very surprised in their life right now. And, you've been through this too, for my air signs. You've already been through your tower moments. You've been energized, re-energized. Your life has already crumbled. Your person is still in crumbling energy. Your life already crumbled, and you already rebuilt it 10 times over, and you already got with the magic and got with the lessons and started manifesting shit. You already got that, and for those reasons, you're farther along than your person. You have more to work with now than your person does. Now, I'm not saying that your person can't come back from this, but I'm saying that you have more spiritual authority and resources in this situation than your person does. Your person is getting, smacked upside the head by the hand of God right now. And it's put, considerable stress on your guys' relationship. In the past, when things used to be, your guys' communication in the past used to be pretty decent and pretty good. And you guys were fairly clear on where you stood with one another in the past. And now, going forward into the future, things are a lot more mysterious, okay? And there are some hidden things happening here. And there's some things I feel that you're doing, air signs, even in secret a little bit, like you're doing certain things and planning certain things that you're not telling your partner about right now, because your partner's been a bit of a shit show, okay? And there's certain things that you are, you can see about your partner, and you feel bad that they're going through the things that they go through, and you can see what's happening, but you're not about to stop doing what you need to do, okay? And that's what I'm getting here, is you're not about ready to stop doing what you need to do in this situation. And so here we have the Three of Swords, okay? And this is in the joint energy, what lifts you up positioned. And so, what lifts you up is healing the heart and burning away any toxic energy, all right? That's what ultimately lifts your relationship up with this person, because this person can't stay in the tower forever. You can't stay in complete surprise and shock and having the universe pulling the rug out from underneath you and just getting a bitch slapped by the universe. You can't stay in that energy forever. At some point, the toxicity has to be burned off. And that's the highest expression of this relationship, is the burning off and the healing and the fire that can come out of this, right? So there's not really any fire in this reading. Yes, we have the electricity and the shock and the lightning bolts and all of that, but we don't have fire. The only fire that we have is the fire underneath this heart that's literally cleansing the heart. So the heart in this connection needs to be cleansed. There's a sense of aloneness that I feel here for both of you. Like there's a sense of not feeling like you have your partner to rely on. That, yeah, you made it through your tower moment and now you harness the power of the tower and you're a badass. But it's not like your partner was there for you during all of that. And, you know, you probably haven't been able to be super there and present in your, maybe you've tried, but it's just like, you know, there's an element of both of you feeling like, well, we both have had shit happen. We both have been going through things, but we haven't really been going through them together. We haven't really been a comfort for one another. We haven't been a place where one another can dissolve together and be comforted and feel safe, right? We just haven't done that. And even in the past, I feel that you guys had quite a bit of standards and rules and around your communication, and the communication just became so important that it became like kind of the only focus of the relationship. And some of the softer, sweeter, more gentle elements of the relationship have been buried, okay? And I see you guys are trying to dig those out and trying to refill your cups. But, you know, it's really hard to drink sand and not water, okay? You know that expression, go pound sand? I feel like sometimes that's what you guys, like, energetically were saying to each other. I'm going through my shit, you're going through your shit, go pound sand, right? And your angels and guides, especially ancestors of yours that had successful relationships and were there for each other and supported each other during the hardships of life, are looking at this connection and saying, you guys need to do better than that, or you need to move away from one another, okay? You guys need to do better than that. You guys need to really support one another and be there for one another. Now, it could be that your person is the one that's, you know, causing a lot of this with this tower energy here and in your life, and that this has really caused you pain and grief, all right, my air signs? But either way you shake a stick at it, there needs to be a lot more emotional mastery in this situation with the King of Cups. And there needs to be more maturity in this situation. It can't just be all logical. Did you communicate correctly? Did you? Okay, you didn't. You have to go sit in the corner. You were bad. There needs to be a lot more allowing in this connection and a lot more softness. And I don't know if that's totally possible right now, given the environment, my air signs. And I can see that in the future position, there's some, you know, there's some crying over spilled milk here, spilled blood. There's some bad blood that is kind of come up, and there's been a few secrets here too. I'm not saying it's completely irreversible, but I am saying that there needs to be an elevation and a healing here, and there needs to be more maturity, and there needs to be more love and caring and peace here, rather than just, you know, every person for themselves, and we've all been through shit, and we're all going through it. You know, there needs to be a higher elevated dialogue between you guys here. And there needs to be some healing. There's been some harshness in this connection, I feel, for you, air signs. And so we have here, love yourself first. So yeah, your self-respect makes you more attractive. All right. So you need to love yourself first in your connection. And I know that seems like really trite advice, and it seems, but you know, if you're not really taking good care of yourselves individually, like your mental health, your emotional health, etc., then how can you be expected to show up for anyone else? You'll just be in your own survival mode by yourself, right? So retreat, yeah, it's time to disconnect from the world. So you guys need to possibly disconnect from each other for a little bit and save what can be salvaged from the relationship. Love yourself first and take a retreat. You might need to go somewhere with this person and get away from the shittiness of daily life and try to reestablish a caring connection here. and see if that doesn't do the trick. But, or you just might need to, my air signs, you might just need to retreat from this connection a little bit. Let your friends help you. So your friends are influential here and their opinions do count and matter. Ask for and accept support from others. Your friends have great advice about this connection. They've seen you go through many incarnations of this connection. They've seen the situation, you know, flip-flop and change and go 100 different ways with this person, and your friends have valuable advice for you. So let your friends help you. And true love, this is a romance of a lifetime. So neither one of you is going to forget this connection. You know, things are hard right now. I'm going to acknowledge that. I mean, for you, for my air signs, you might, without this situation, I get that you would be doing just, you know, you've already been through your tower moment. I would get that, and you've already been infused by it. I get that you already have, you'd kind of be doing fine and dandy if it weren't for a lot of this stuff around this connection. All right, my air signs. And the reason why it's been so important to you is because this has been a romance of a lifetime for both of you, and something neither one of you are ever going to forget. I keep hearing the word salvageable, right? Like what can be salvaged from everything that you guys have been through jointly and on your own. Like what can be salvaged from this, and how are you both going to remember this someday if it doesn't work out, right? And then separation, yeah, that's what I was feeling. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So there is going to be some time apart, and it's probably good for both of you. And you guys need to, you know, you've both been very impacted by the current energy. And so, you know, you who's watching the video, my air signs, you guys have been handling a little bit better. Your person is all over the place with their Mars energy. They've been angry. They've been, you know, vicious with their tongue at certain times. So there is probably going to be a separation that comes up here for you guys, but it's going to be good for you. You're going to love yourself. You're going to retreat from this situation, and you're going to feel better. Okay. There's going to be an emotional release that needs to happen for you here, air signs. So thank you very much. And we're going to move over to Vimeo now. I'm going to stop the video, and we're going to get into the secrets of this connection. Like, what haven't we seen so far here yet? What are the secrets here? And also, what is the outcome, and what is your person feeling? Okay. So I hope you guys will join me on the Vimeo video. Please look at the description, and we'll see you there.